diffusers and lung problems. See, now I was at GNC at my local mall, and I'd always read about diffusers. I was always really interested in them and stuff like that. I had past lung problems. I had a lung collapse. I'm trying to think how many years ago it was. About 5 years ago, my lung collapsed, and I always heard eucalyptus so good for your lungs and stuff like that. You use it. They have the vapor rub and everything like that, and so I thought, this probably really help me. And I didn't really research too much into it before I bought it. I kind of went for it and I bought it, and I bought a couple different scents besides that one, and I used it for about 2 days. And I used some random scent. It wasn't like a eucalyptus thing, or it wasn't a pure extract. And I started having like really bad breathing problems. Like it really hit me hard. Like it felt like maybe it was an asthma attack or something like that. I do have asthma technically. I mean, I don't really ever feel it, but you know what they say about asthma. It's like you don't always feel it. And like sometimes it just constricts your lungs and stuff like that. So I took it back. But the thing is, I read up more on it, and when you use those, it causes air pollution around you. And also, the big thing is the extracts is made out of like they got to use a lot of the plant material to get these extracts, and the way people use them can be dangerous. So like you never take them orally or anything like that without proper instructions from someone who knows what they're doing. So for me, I took everything back. I had peppermint, eucalyptus, some smiley face thing, some romantic thing, and then the romantic one was the one that really just gave me the most problems. Eucalyptus didn't really give me too many problems, but I just had labored breathing and everything like that. So instead, what I did was I got a spray bottle. I put a couple drops of the eucalyptus in, and then I just spray it around every now and then. And sometimes like I still feel it, but I think like I very rarely use it. But I know it's good for some. Like if you use it every now and then, it probably is good for you. There's probably something in those plants that's really good for you. Now, it I don't know if it'd be any better than just taking like a tea, like a eucalyptus tea, or doing it, the lotion, like vapor rub, and making your own lotion out of it, because you use extract, add it to some coconut oil. There you go, got your own lotion. Or you could add to bars of soap, and it'll give you that invigorating experience when you use it. And that's probably what I'm gonna try to eventually do, is use it like that, because for me, the breathing it in did not help at all. Like they say, like for some people it decreases their anxiety and it helps with people with like lung cancer and stuff like that. But for me, it made my breathing harder. And I went through online and I looked at a lot of people's reviews of it and checked out what they said. And some people loved it, and some people were just like, "Oh yeah, this helps me all the time." And other people were just like, "Well, my lungs started filling up. I started getting pneumonia and everything. Like all these problems just started happening after I got it." And like sometimes they didn't even realize until a couple months afterwards, after they've been using it, like, "Oh wow, that's the only thing I've changed, and I have been having lung problems." And they just saw it like, "Oh well, you hear all the hype, like how it's supposed to help this and help that," and then it just didn't do it for them. And it for a lot of people, it could depend on your biology, but if you have asthma or past lung problems, you might want to talk to a physician. Um, Use very diluted amounts compared to what normal people use. Uh, just try to be safe with it, and just remember that there may be a cost to it. It may have a negative impact. It could have a positive impact though too. I mean, like I said, like all these things, they do have a specific effect on your biological systems. Like eucalyptus is supposed to open up airways and stuff like that. But for me, it caused more mucus, I think, and then I think that was the big problem, is it's causing too much mucus and it wasn't getting expelled right, and it just made everything feel heavy and not well. And for some people, it'll probably cause asthma attacks. So before you think that it's going to help you, just check the facts, and if you do use it, be safe with it. If you have asthma, have an inhaler with you when you first try it, because like I said, it could help you. It didn't help me, and I might try it again at some point in time. Maybe I'll try diluting it a little bit more at one point in time. But me right now, I bought it, and it was kind of a frivolous purchase in the first place. I didn't have a lot of money, so I took it back, and because it's already giving me problems, and I just started using it. But it might work better for some people, but there was a study done on it that did say that it causes more air pollution, and that has a big part to do with asthma, and has a big part to do with having labored breathing. So just be safe with your diffuser. Try not to overdo it. Like, don't use it all the time. If you're going to use it like once a day, or once a week or something like that. So I hope it all works out for you though. So y'all have a good day.